You know, for the governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, and his deputy, Kalechi, these are not the best of days or times. The two citizens had gone to court, if you remember, where they obtained an interim order from a state high court that would last just 7 days. Trouble started for the governor, the deputy, and 16 lawmakers on the of March 8, when the court sacked them from office for defecting from the PDP to the APC. Justice Inyang Ekwo of the Federal High Court, Abuja, opened a new vista, if you ask me, for the political landscape with the pronouncement. Recall that Governor Umahi had challenged the decision and verbally attacked the judge, claiming the judgment was bought. He has apologized anyway. Asukwo, again, part of the unfolding scenario in our political landscape.
Well, from the latest information, the governor has been able to secure another, court judgment saying that he should still remain as governor, which is the Ebonyi State High Court. And that was the first court, that actually told him that you can stay, you can still remain. That is where he won the first victory, not the Federal High Court in Abuja. This one is the State High Court. So he has gone to the State High Court, and the court is saying that it cannot be removed. And if you look at it constitutionally, a sitting governor cannot be removed, except maybe when they get to the appeal or they get to the Supreme Court. That is where they will be able to reinterpret whatever we do not know in terms of defection of a governor from a particular political party to another political party. But as it stands, what the Constitution says in Section 188 and 189 is that the only way a governor can be removed is either through resignation, through death, or through impeachment. So if Governor Umahi is holding on to those three major things, it will be difficult for us, to sit here, because we are just the fourth estate of the realm, just giving what we know that, okay, from our own layman language, this is what the Constitution says. But the judges know how to write their own judgment to suit whatever they are going to come out with. But the justice in Abuja actually said it was because you, as an individual, you left a particular political party and you moved to another political party. That particular vote that you have was counted for the former political party.
You don't vote for a party.
No, you vote for a political party.
You vote for an individual who is thrown up by the party.
No, because the Supreme Court once gave a judgment saying that it is the political party that is recognized. Because if you look at, even when INEC is bringing out their ballot paper.
You're suggesting to me that the governor is a party.
No, it's not the governor that is the party. It is the political party, and that is where the Justice Ekwo is talking about. That it is the political party that has the votes. So, and even INEC, and not the individual, even INEC also, when they are bringing out ballot paper, they don't put pictures of candidates. They put political the logos of the political parties.
Yinka, this will split opinion, and it is splitting opinion. Even the learned gentlemen are.
They are even confused too.
Yes, that was what brought Amechi to be governor. Amechi, now Minister of Work, in Umahi was kicked out. So it's the same thing. The vote belongs to the party and not
the individual.
The individual. It doesn't matter who is.
Can you look at that vis-a-vis the provision of the Constitution regarding immunity?
That one is a different case.
No. The immunity clause says the governor, the president, the vice, the governor, the deputy cannot be removed.
Exactly.
Yes.
Blah blah
that
blah
is
blah blah.
That is what the Constitution says. That's why I'm telling you that it is the justices
and the Constitution says it says if there is any doubt, go back to the Constitution. Yeah, so
you know what?
Interpretation.
What gladdens me in all this now is that Governor Umahi had to apologize, and he didn't blame journalists for misquoting him. You know, the normal thing that he was misquoted and all this. But this time around, he had the humble pie to apologize.
Yeah.
And honestly, it is better when you are under pressure to keep quiet. Say that, okay, I've had the judgment, we are going to study it, and then I will talk. He has already impugned the integrity of the church. And believe you me, all the judges involved, they all heard what he said. And they might be laying in ambush for him. Because, I mean, you see, you must weigh your words before you say anything that you say, especially when you are a leader. The very first day, the moment I listened to him and I heard what he said, I said, oh my God.
You
Why
wish,
did this
you
man
wish
put his
you
foot
were
in his
a
mouth?
court judge.
Why did this man put his foot in his mouth? I mean, you don't react with emotion in such matter.
We are beings of emotions.
Are we the only ones who are beings of emotion? The other crime, in other countries or in other situations, people. We should not be giving reasons for everything we do. We say, oh, but this is Nigeria. No. We should. The essence of leadership is maturity. If you are not mature and you become a leader, it will show.
Asukwa, Yinka has not heard the statement, never underestimate the power of human stupidity. In politics, anything is possible. Again, I must quote the former British Prime Minister, Winston Churchill. He said, in war, you are killed once. In politics, you are killed many times. So they are familiar with it.
Of course. Yeah.
But the important thing is Governor Umahi has apologized. Let's hope the judge has forgiven him.
Well, I want to believe that the judge won't look at what happened outside the court. And it didn't happen inside the court. You know, if not, it would have been another matter entirely. And if the judge wants to bring the matter that happened outside the court, then it means there's a big problem. It means that it's becoming partisan, in quotes.
Yeah.
You know,
sorry, we have Olushola in Ibadan waiting. Olushola, good evening and thanks for joining us.
Yes, citizen, good evening, sir.
I greet you.
Uncle Asuko, how are you?
I'm fine.
And the other man in...
the other man is Olayinka Oyegbileo.
Olayinka, sir. Sorry, sir. Good evening, sir.
Thank you.
Please, Asuko and Mr. Olayinka, when is this shenanigans going to stop in our politics in this country? Whereby we have our leaders, especially our governors, our governors, legislators, defecting from a party that brought them into power to another party. Is it because of their selfish interests or because of what? And honestly, it is not even allowing our politics to go straight. So now the question is, when are we going to come out of these shenanigans from our political leaders so that we'll be able to head straight to a better governance in our country? When? Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very kindly.
Well, even in the organized society, they still defect. You know, they still move from one particular political party to another.
No.
But not with
the frequency. But not with the frequency.
And not when you are holding power.
You know, with the frequency that Nigerians are always doing that.
So I'm wondering where did the judgment start from? How did we get to this pass? Because if you trigger this, obviously you must touch many. Say, for instance, Inka, I know Edo is waiting.
Yes.
So, but what do you make of the PDP naming possible successors and asking INEC to give them certificates of return. It tells you the thing is about grabbing power.
Exactly. And it doesn't look tidy to me because, one, if this judgment goes ahead, what do you do with the others?
Yeah. You go the whole hall.
They are not the first governor and deputy that have defected.
And may not be the last.
I mean, exactly.
Exactly.
But what this might bring out now is if there are those who are contemplating defection, perhaps with this judgment, they will think twice.
You know what? One thing I'm just looking at now is that it is because it has not affected our political leaders and the political class badly.
Yes.
If not, it would have formed part of the things that they would have amended in the Constitution.
Yes.
You know, because if you look at it, if I have my votes, a particular political party actually gave me the platform for me to get the vote and get to a particular point, I should remain in that political party until I am done serving the people based on that political party.
Or else you leave.
I'll leave and then
leave the
allow
party.
the political party to bring another person.
Exactly.
I think that is where, but you know what? Our lawmakers, because some of them will also want to be governors.
Yeah, it is because of their own
so they will not want to bring.
Sorry. Ade is reaching us from London. Ade, good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. My greeting to everyone, sir.
Yeah,
thank you.
If I have your permission, please, I want to comment on the first issue briefly. And 19 governors together, that is a block. If they move to any new party, they will win election. Any new party, 19 governors together. So Buhari should be careful with his colleagues and down to the tone. If the 19 governors together move to any new party, they have the structure already, and they will win any election. That's number one. Number two, about the Ebonyi something. To me, the governor can be calm if he wants, but it must be a very serious reason, not for just few excuses. Probably maybe they don't allow him to carry out his manifesto or whatever, he can change. I don't see anything wrong with that, but I want this case to go to Supreme Court so they can direct us and we can know. Then will become a law. Enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.
Don't spend too much.
Yeah. Many thanks, Ade.
I think it's the Supreme Court. He actually has appealed the Federal High Court judgment. It is the Supreme Court. The appeal court will come first. Yeah. And if he's not satisfied, they want to go to the Supreme Court. Because we need to put bed to this kind of matters.
Yeah.
You know, because we've seen a lot of judgment from the Supreme Court that either favors the opposition or the ruling party. Take, for instance, the one in Bayelsa. The man was already preparing to become governor.
He was at the parade ground.
And then they now told him, His Excellency, you are no more His Excellency.
Sorry.
And then they brought him down. So, and even in Zamfara, you know, where they had all the APC members removed completely. Just because of a small error. So a major error is not even small, a slight error. Because this is where we need to get to. If the judiciary is going to reset the thinking faculty of our political parties, I think it is right for them to do it for us. So that our democracy will be able to be strong and people will have confidence in even vying for, for elections.
Mine is just to add that democracy is not just the right to vote, but it also gives us the right to live in a free country.
Exactly.
Where things are less troublous for us.
But there will always be a problem.
Trouble not the finish.
Not the finish.
Okay. The French have a proverb. I say it in English. The more things change, the more they remain the same.